Hello and welcome to part 21 of our hardcore series. We just acquired the shop in Midtown, and in today's video we're gonna focus on getting this ready. Guys, we already placed an order for the Schmappel store, and unfortunately we cannot place multiple orders for the same store, even if the days are not the same, right? But if you could, in fact, make it so that a store can make deliveries to multiple locations, if you place them on the same day, that would be absolutely amazing and highly appreciated by myself, at least. I'm not sure about the rest of the community if they feel the same, but yeah, you can at least have one vote, which is mine. Please don't get mad at me. Okay, so now that we've cleared our trunk storage, we can get the product display tables that we so much need. Where are those? So we're gonna make a few trips, and it's gonna be a bit boring, I guess. It is nicer to place the delivery and it just magically comes to your door. You don't have to do much. But I mean, the boring part is the driving bit, right? But it's something that I enjoy as part of this gameplay. Because like I said, after a while, when we get very successful, we can take advantage of other stuff like blueprints and of course the deliveries, so they make your life easier. But once you get to the point of becoming a millionaire, then I don't know, it feels a bit dull at some point. Anyway, speaking of exciting things that happen in this game, if you guys are not aware of, I'm gonna make... Oh my god, look at this queue line. They're like soldiers. Jesus. Yeah. What I was gonna say is, at the time of making this video, we're about 16 days left until the new update. And if you guys remember, they were making a few promises that this new update is gonna come with rivals, which are AI-based competitors, basically, which is something I am definitely looking for, and I cannot wait for this to happen. So they didn't say if it's coming with this update or maybe the next one, considering that the last one was mostly done from a quality of life changes perspective, and they haven't really added anything since the electronics store. I am inclined to believe that this is the update where they're gonna get us the rivals, because at the end of the day, that would give this game a nice twist, to have somebody that you compete with on a daily basis, and maybe the prices are gonna matter even more, because right now you have the surge and you have the kind of the overall view in the econo view of what's happening in the market, and you can see it like here based on, not econo view, sorry, the market insider. You can see the import price index, like these ones are heavily demanded. So basically this one is not that good because it's a 1.1, but it's a 43 demand percent, whereas martini glasses, for example, are at 72% demand. So if you have a nightclub during this period, at least, you will make a lot more money than normally. Frozen food again is a good one, and as you go down, you can see that the phones are not really that much in demand. So yeah, we've got this based on, you know, every single area of the city. But with rivals, this will change entirely, because we will now have other businessmen inside our game that will constantly sit on our toes and make our life difficult, or maybe they will make bad decisions as well. Who knows? It's gonna be a really interesting thing to see, and I'm very excited for that. And who knows what else they're gonna provide us with, because this whole update situation, they usually provide some minor quality of life changes or bug improvements, you know, stuff that you normally get from a company that respects their customers and their player base, right? Because at the end of the day, without having a nice community, a game cannot really survive that well. And if you don't invest back into your game, then the same thing will happen on that front as well. You're gonna end up with unhappy customers, because this is what we are at the end of the day. We're just customers, right? And it's always nice to see when companies such as Hofgard Games, when they give back and they create a nice forum, and they just take care of their fan base. But yeah, that kind of got me very excited, and like I said, I am very curious to see what is gonna be like. So just going back and forth, like I said, we're gonna make a few more trips and try our best here to get the store ready. Unfortunately, we cannot place another quote-unquote order to our headhunter to recruit for multiple people at the same time, which is why you kind of need to hire multiple headhunters, which is a bit of a, I don't want to say waste of money, because it does provide value, but it's kind of a loss if you think about it, because you don't recruit 24/7. Now we're pressed by time, and that's the only reason why a headhunter would make sense, like a second one, I mean. But because we just have the one, we're gonna have to call the recruitment agency and hire it this way. And who we're gonna hire? We're gonna hire for TBC some customer service employees, and I'm gonna go with 10, because at the end of the day, we're gonna get 2 checkout counters, and we will need a bunch of people to sit behind to cover an entire 24-hour shift. So let's confirm this one, and we can get a new campaign as well. Still for TBC, we need cleaning staff. 2 should be good, because it is quite a large shop floor. And last but not least, we will need a couple of security guards as well. So by a couple, I mean 4. And this way, when we're gonna go to bed after we take care of the store situation, tomorrow we'll have pretty much everything that we need. Let's get another 4. And just thinking out loud here, so we took care of the customer service employees, the cleaners and the security guards. We need security lockers. We'll need a few more storage shelves, and we need to speak with our logistic managers to make the delivery to this place as well. Let's do this now. Actually, it's not the purchasing, it's the logistic, yeah. We have a 4th destination, which is TBC. So it's amazing that we maxed out this one. So rhythm by trays, as always, these are gonna be 500. They're gonna sell quite fast, so we need to change the purchasing agent orders as well. We'll see how much money we'll make after tonight, because if we keep going, if we make more than 150k, I will be over the moon. And these ones can be 150 each, because I think it's Midtown, right? We need to think big. Maybe it's gonna work like that, maybe not, in terms of how many phones and smartwatches we can sell. I have no idea. But one thing is for certain, we're definitely gonna sell headphones like crazy in Midtown. We've done it in all of the other stores. There is no reason to believe that we're not gonna do the same here. So this is something that gets me really excited. And if everything goes well, look at that. Driving skills, impeccable. So if we get that sort of money, then I will heavily consider switching to a better car. And by better, I just mean with the bigger space, bigger trunk. And that one would be the SUV. The SUV is, I think, 67 or something like that. Can't remember. So it's not a lot of money, but it does provide us with a lot of value. So okay, this is taking shape, and I quite enjoy it. I like to see when things are going the way we want them to go. Right? We suffered enough in the beginning working for Jose. Yeah, it was Jose. I think Juan is the other guy that sells kebabs or something. I don't know. But in any case, I remember when we worked for 200 bucks a day, and now we're making 154,000 a day. So much joy. Okay, we got another 2 here, and I think that's it for now. But I'm not happy with the placement, so I'm gonna make that sort of corridor in the middle. It's not necessary, but it gives sort of a better displacement, right? This is the middle, actually. So these 2 technically can sit here, and we just need this this part here. Okay, Midtown will probably look a bit better as well. We learn from our mistakes. We make improvements as we go, so gonna be pretty good. So one more trip. I think another 8 product display tables should be a good start, and then we need the security guard lockers and the storage shelves. Because without storage shelves, we cannot have that many products. Oh, and not to forget about the cleaning station. That's an important one as well. Oh, come on, you saw me coming. Just press the brake. Just 1 quick second, it doesn't hurt you. These people are in a rush. What's going on in this shop, man? Is like every time we walk in is a full line of people. It's the quality of life change update. That's what this is. Remember when you walked into stores, there weren't any people at the till, not at the till, but like in the line, right? And they were kind of slowly gathering as you were in the store. But now, after this change, it seems like everywhere you go is like a line, which would kind of make sense because we're basically in the city center, even though it's not the midtown region, but it's just annoying. It takes more time to get stuff done. Anyway, to the TBC store we go. I love how this parking space is always empty. It waits for us. And now that I said that out loud, I'm probably jinxing it. So I will literally laugh if the next time we come here, we don't have a parking spot because I said that it's there. So there's something very peaceful to this game when you just build stuff, you know? Like just the process of putting product display tables and thinking in advance. It is a strategy game at the end of the day. And you're supposed to be, you know, thinking about things 2 steps ahead. But at the same time, after you get kind of the gist of the game and you understand what is all about, it has this nice feeling of just bliss, if I can say that. It gives an odd feel, not odd, but like weirdly enough, you feel satisfied with what you're accomplishing. At least that's how I feel. Because all of these tasks, when you think about those, they're not hard by any means. It's not rocket science what we're doing here. But it is important to, like I said, think 2 steps, 3 steps, 5 steps in advance, so you can have a smooth transition with not as many bumps in the road as you might have if you don't think about these things. I did a previous playthrough session called Road to 1 Million, which didn't have any sort of rules like no loans and so on. And we got to 1 million pretty fast, just because if you have access to loans and you follow the steps that this game teaches you in the beginning, then it's pretty much impossible for you to go wrong. Just get the loan, get the best there is in terms of shops and items and products, and you're good to go. You just don't have to be greedy, that's all. If there's one thing that I can think of as a tip, is never be greedy. Because the moment you get greedy and you think, you know what, I might get 10 more boxes of this product, or I might go for the store that costs $50 per month more, even though I'm gonna be borderline bankrupt. As soon as you do that, that's when things go south, because it's like a domino effect. One thing needs to go wrong, and then the rest of the things will absolutely follow. There is no in between. There is no Uncle Fred when you do the sandbox that can give you a small cash infusion whenever you decide to go the wrong way, so to speak. But as long as you keep your cool and you don't go into a panic mode, you will be successful. And that's coming from me, a person who's made plenty of mistakes in the beginning of this playthrough. And don't get me wrong, I still feel that tension in the back of my neck here when I'm thinking of the secondary goal that we have. That's the only thing I can think of, to be honest. But when I see how things go, and we made 154,000 in a day, it brings me a bit more hope, and I think that we might just be able to get through this and reach that goal, even though we have 160 days left. But we'll see. All that we can do right now is be as efficient as we can and make the right decisions. And even though we started a bit rough, I think we have a good shot at this. Okay, so the last 3 boxes are coming in with the product display tables, and we might just have more than the Schmapple store. Might. Not entirely sure, but might. And we're making good progress and we have time, so we need to define all of these things here. So let's do noise on this side. This annoying way of selecting items. So noise, noise, noise. And how many? We are 40 out of 75. So if you do one more noise, that is 50, and one more would be 60, right? Yeah. Okay, so this puts us at 80. No, it puts us at 70, sorry. And this puts us at 80. So 2 rows is kind of what we need to do. So we do rhythms on this side. Okay, so that should be 80 each. Perfect. We have 2 more rows, and these are gonna be the so we got phones and smartwatches, so we need to be smart about it and not hinder ourselves too much. But so I got too many thoughts at the same time and just one mouth to speak them all. So initially I thought that maybe we can go with 1 row each, but that would put us at a bottleneck even though we have capacity. And then I thought to myself, maybe we can do only 1 product for these 2 rows. And then the third thought I had was that it doesn't really matter because we still have 3 other stores that are making at least 150,000 a day. So by the time we get the other product display tables so we can distribute evenly all these products, we're gonna still make money. So it doesn't matter at the end of the day. See, I'm coming back very slowly, like I said, and I didn't even drink coffee today, so it's probably why. Anyway, so we can go with the artifish phone here, and this puts us at what? 40 out of 75. So we need this row as well. Okay, is that gonna be 80? Correct. And here we're gonna go with the Xanaman phone. So basically what I'm trying to say is that we need another 16 product display tables for the smartwatches, and then we're gonna have achieved perfect store capacity. Right, so we got pretty much everything that we needed in the beginning. So by everything that we needed, I mean the product display tables, because those are the important ones. Now we're gonna go to Square Appliances and get a cleaning station, and I think that's it. And then we're gonna pay another visit to Peterson to get checkout counters, 2 of those to be precise, and shopping baskets. And that's the end of today's episode. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.